Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Minecraft Age of Pirates. And I am standing here in front of the completed, inn. Or mostly completed inn at this point. I want to open space in my inventory, in my hotbar rather. So, last time we started in on the construction of this, and it has definitely changed somewhat between now and the end of last time. So let's sort of go over how this looks. So before, I was using like this spruce plank bricks, and that was going up all these walls, and this was basically just a flat wall all across. So, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, especially after I started putting in these windows. So I went looking around for stuff I could add in. And so for all of these walls where I have these windows, I put in these birch palisades, which are kind of like vertical half slabs, except they go right in the middle of the block. Well, I guess they're close to like a third of a block than a half slab, than a half block like a half slab would be. And they just line up pretty well with these windows, and I thought they would look nice. Just to give it a little bit of indentation. Oh, hello you two. And make the windows pop a little bit more, because they didn't look great right next to that wood. So I have that like that. Not really anything on this wall until you get to the back here, where again, I did the same thing with the windows. Then we have this marble wide brick on the kitchen area. This is all the same. Then we have windows up on the top layer and then nothing on the bottom layer here. And I did go ahead and download World Edit so that I could take a wooden axe. And I can just sort of show this off. I can go like that. Select 2 points, and then there are options to like move everything. There's like this whole list of stuff. I think there's literally something called move, and then you give it a cardinal direction, and then you give it a number of blocks. They basically just selected the entire thing and moved it 1 block closer to the dock so that it's more in line where how that one's right up against the edge. But anyways, then this is like, I did this little awning thing with these nice lattice blocks from decorative blocks. They open up like a trap door, but they this look pretty cool. I thought I'd give a little bit extra cool design here. Then I had a few extra roof pieces, so I just sort of did this as like an extra support on this side. Not sure how I feel about that, but I think it looked better than when it was just flat. But anyways, let's start going inside. Oh yes, another mod change I added. I added a mod to do that, so now both doors open at once. And I think there was one other mod I added in. There's one other mod I added in, but I don't think I got it working right. And then, oh yes, I made 2 changes to the configs. I made it so that when you get far enough away from a villager that you have following you, they'll now teleport. Just to make it a little bit easier to move them around. And then I added in a rare chance for enemies we fight to have hockey, because apparently I can do that with the Devil Fruit mod. And now occasionally we'll run into enemies that are just a little bit stronger. I also added in a mod that was supposed to give a random chance for mobs to be a random percentage stronger in either health, damage, or speed, but it doesn't appear to be working right. Like, I've been testing it out and fought quite a few mobs, and like none of them seem to be boosted in any way. We'll see if something just happens to have like 20% more health than normal. I think I have it set so that it can either be anywhere from 20% weaker to 40% stronger in damage and health, and then I think I have it set to 10% slower to 20% faster. So, if that comes into play, we'll see. I still have it in, but I haven't been seeing it actually work yet. But anyways, I've sort of been rambling for the last couple minutes. This is going to be like our main bar area, like here. We'll need to build it. We're going to have, like, what would be the place for, like, the bar owner to, like, stand here. Then we have some sort of shelving thing behind them. Then this is going to be, like, a small little kitchen area. And then a few, like, seating things in here. But anyways, I did move this up one more from last time, I think. Or did I show that on camera? I don't quite remember. Then I made these oak supports just to see how they looked, and then I didn't actually have a use for them. So I just did this for some reason. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I might just take it out. But it gives it a little something here. So you can technically jump over here and look out this window. But anyways, then we come into this, which is just this long hallway here. Turn the corner, get to this front. And you have this. Nice little area with entranceways to all these rooms. Where almost all of them have windows except for this one. And then, again, 3.5 block ceilings. I just use like oak slabs to give like that design. Then there's technically space above this where I could do something with it, but I didn't really know what, so I sort of just left it blank. Left it empty. But yeah. All that's really left to do at this point is, if we actually pull up the blueprints, the building's not technically on here last time. We learned about this last time. Where this gives us a rundown of how our town looks. We have some buildings already on here, like the warehouse is considered a house. But the building we're in cannot be counted because it doesn't have a door. Because apparently the 3-block dramatic doors don't work, don't count. So, we also want to make sure this is counted as, which one is it? Storage. We kind of want to make the warehouse turn into a storage. But where is it? Inn, here it is. Sad villagers drink away their sorrows here, and the inn also attracts all kinds of travelers. So we need a smoker, a jukebox, and 4 beds. So we need to make sure that this counts for that. And that's going to be pretty easy. We're just going to need to put some doors on these so that it counts as a building properly. Then just put a bed and maybe like a small chest into all these rooms. This one can be like a double 2 beds in here. This one's just going to be like a small single bedroom. Yeah, we'll think about this one. Like a lot of these could actually hold 2 beds. If it was like a... Yeah. But anyways, I think we can get started on like making sure it fits the inn category and fits everything we need. So we need a smoker, and yes, I do still have one in here. Why is a smoker a pickaxe? Oh well. There we go. I'm just gonna pick up the blast furnace too. Oh, yeah, I can use one of these to make a... And was the blast furnace not used for the engine? I thought it was. Oh, that's the smoker. Yeah, I can use this to make an engine for the ship. We are planning on getting started on the ship building maybe this episode. I'm hopefully this episode, assuming it doesn't take too long to make sure this works. But anyways, we need to grab beds, we need to grab whatever. So these are all coming with me. There's 3 beds. We need wool. I'm just going to grab that much. We'll worry about how much we actually need in a moment. And then we need a jukebox. Which is a diamond surrounded by wood, right? If I remember correctly. Jukebox. And I am right, apparently. So, doop. And iron diamond. There we go. So I think, well, we need doors to make sure it counts, and we need a couple more beds, but we have the stuff to make them. So I suppose jukebox can go in the corner here. Then how do we want to do this? Like maybe a small table here, small tables here and here. We can fit something maybe here. We'll have to like plan things out in a moment. Like this space back here, this is where the bar is going to be, and this is going to be where the employees only section goes. So that's fine. But once we get in here, let's start placing beds. We have bed number 1. The only thing I dislike about these palisades is this little gap here. But that's fine. There. We'll put 2 beds in here. Suppose we'll go like this. A wood. Let me just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start like that. That. Then 1, 2, and there we go. Um. Or do I want to? Yeah, I'll leave that like. You know what? Yeah, I'll put like the doors on these sides here. So we have a door going in here, door going here, door going in here. That should all be fine. Yeah, I suppose I'll leave it like that. I was considering moving this door over to one of the corners, but that doesn't really work as well with how the beds are situated. Maybe I do like this and move this door over to the, like have it right up against a pillar. Yeah, I think I'll prefer that, and I kind of like having the doors like one on either side of each pillar. I'm not entirely sure why. It just feels better for some reason. But anyways, what type of doors do we want there? Like we just look for doors. We have like a whole lot of options. We could go for just like a cottage door maybe? And if so, what type? Dark oak, crimson, warped. How do we actually... spruce door. Do we just make a spruce door? And call it good? We just do that? Maybe. And... you know what? I'm fine with it. We could make something special with it. Like we could make dark oak versions of these, or like regular oak or birch or something. But I think I just like that. Maybe we inset these. I prefer insetting doors, which only really works from the outside, but we're going to be seeing these from the outside more often than not anyways. So let's just go like this. And once this is done, this will technically count as a building. Wait, no, that's the wrong side. Make sure we look at that corner instead. Move this bed here. And now when we open the blueprint, it should appear. And it's currently counted as a big house. We can now hold a population of 12, which is nice. And fresh. Big house. Armorer. Interesting that this became an armor instead. Okay, so that's something. All we're missing, really starting to make it count as an inn, is the smoker, which we just need to like put down. And this should become an inn. Oh, hello. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Guess the smoker can go in here. And once again, if we refresh, it becomes an inn. Size 1100 blocks, not even half the size of the armorer, or the warehouse rather. And there we go. Actually, the population that that allows actually goes down now that it's an inn, kind of weirdly. 7 beds, 8 beds, 9. Yeah. Why was the population up to Why did it say we could have a population of 11 a second ago? I'm not entirely sure. Interesting. We actually got like a 10 heart bonus for just building this building, apparently.
Hello.
Wait. There's something about sad villagers coming here and then becoming... What was it? It's catalog. Sad villagers drink away their sorrows here, and the inn also attracts all kinds of travelers. Oh, it needs to be at least 64 blocks. We've definitely got that covered, and it has all that stuff. So all of our villagers are coming here. So is that maybe how we got that heart boost? Like, maybe just building a building gives you like a 10 heart boost, and then maybe one of these villagers were sad and got like a bonus for just walking in. Maybe that's what happened. I'm gonna center the store. I'm not a huge fan of this one off center. I'm not entirely sure why I'm not. Dirt. Marble bricks. And I guess I'll use this same spruce door here. Yes. So now we have our kitchen area. We have what is going to be our bar area. What do I want to do with that? Like, I could use a macaw furniture desk thing. It doesn't have, like, an actual bar. Ooh, it has counters! I didn't even realize that. Okay, we're gonna use a counter then. Just a question of what? Counter. Probably something with a, well, I think all these are technically storage things too. I think, like birch or stripped spruce. What do we want to use? Stripped jungle, maybe? Like, we have jungle wood, but we don't actually use it for anything. And it's like a very different color from everything else, so it will like pop a little bit more. Stripped jungle counter. We just need a single stripped log and then a jungle slab. We're gonna need a couple of these. So I guess I'll go with 6 for now. And we just need to go like that. And we have 6 stripped jungle counters. 1, 2. Oh, really? Here we go. And then what? We'll use like a... What do we have for like trapped door? A jungle barred trapdoor? A jungle barn trapdoor? Interesting that's a glass trapdoor, just wood added on. What does a regular jungle trapdoor look like? Maybe we'll just use one of those. So... maybe add it to like actually to the end of the bar rather than the little wall there. Sure, I'm fine with it. There we go. We have the start of a little bar area. Oh, these actually don't count as storage because they didn't add in like the cupboards or anything. Makes sense. But, then we need to like decorate this back wall somehow. What do we have for like racks? We have tool racks, spice racks. What about the tetra racks? Can we just like hang anything on those, or is it specifically like spice rack stores? That stores tools. Let's just grab a spice rack. See what we can do with these. Does anything... The stuff you put on here actually show up? It does. Interesting. Wasn't actually sure of that one. And interesting that it actually holds more than spices. So we can put some of those. I suppose we'll put in some tool racks as well. Or maybe just regular racks. I'm gonna mess around with some of this stuff and be back with you in a second. Okay, I think I kind of like what I've done with this for now, at least. So, going through all the shelves and things. I'll go back to what I just searched there in a second. So for shelves, we have these supplementary shelves, which are what I have here. They allow you to place a certain block, but only one block at a time. So, I... Oh, I can... No. 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 Fine. I'll do that then. So, these supplementary blocks. These supplementary shelves allow you to place one item on them in a stack of one. Then, if we look up rack instead, we have the Tetra racks, and we have the Tetra racks, sorry, the tool racks from cooking for blockheads, and the spice racks for cooking for blockheads. We can go take a look at the tool rack over here. They allow you to just place tools in them. I had placed a potato in one of these too. I'm not... Yeah. Well, you can place a potato in them. But again, stacks of one. So, yeah. But then, we have the Tetra ones. I don't actually have any more here. I have one here. They let you do the same thing, but they stack a whole stack of stuff. One type of block lets you stack a whole stack. Like that. No matter what. I can just put whatever I want in there. But the one I settled on for over here is the spice racks, which give you these 9x9 rows, and it just fills them like that. So I basically have a whole line of enchantment bottles up here, and have a rack for bread for right now, and then I'll like fill these out with like various food items so we can just come run and grab something. Then we have some storage for other stuff. I figured a brewing stand kind of fit here with all the potion stuff going on. Like, this is supposed to be sort of an inn/pub thing. We don't have any... I don't think we have any, like, alcohol. We have, like, root beer. That's the closest thing to, like, an actual alcohol, I think. Yeah. Just, like, quick checks. This is gonna be, like, root beer, floats, coffee, and tea, basically. I don't think there's any sort of, like, actual alcohol. But that's about it for here. I did move the smoker in here, though, from here, because smoker's not actually going to be where we do most of our cooking. That we have to do the cooking for blockhead stuff, which has all of these nice kitchen pieces that I did not have the resources for, but because they take a whole lot of terracotta. Then I remembered something. If we, what's the daytime? Why are we... This castle is almost entirely made out of terracotta walls with like stones and granites and stuff with some wood. I might have torn up a little bit of one of the towers. Didn't really break much, just like a single corner of like a single floor. So it's not like terrible damage done to it. It's more or less untouched in the grand scheme of things. I took a grand total of 56 terracotta. There's probably about 56,000, or 5,600 rather, excuse me, in the entire structure. So, I think we're safe. We haven't really messed with it too much. But anyways, now we get to start working with a lot of this stuff. What do we need? I built a kitchen. I built a fridge so far. This is 2 chests and 2 iron doors. I still have... Actually, don't know where I put it. There it is. I have 1 more iron door left. Anyways, we have the tool racks for cooking for Bloxhead, which we're going to put like pots and pans on. And we're going to need a sink. Let's start with that. 3 iron, 5 terracotta, and a water bucket. Well, water bucket. Terracotta. And 3 iron. Perfect. Sink. That goes there. Can we get... I don't know if we can get like... Oh, we can get buckets of water out of that. Okay. I didn't actually know if we got buckets of water back out of that. And I think this is infinite? Yeah. That was like testing something. I wasn't entirely sure if it worked how I thought it did, but it does. Deck. Too many water buckets now. Fine, I'll go toss these in the ocean, I guess. Like, so. There we go. It was silly I had to do it like that, but fine. Actually, let me sleep in a sleeping bag. So we have a fridge and we have a water bucket. A sink now. That's all that covered. So now we have water and a place to store some ingredients. What else do we need? What else do we have? We have a cooking table. We're going to need one of these. This is 3 pieces of any type of stone. Of cobblestone, basically. Unless it wants to scroll through to show me cobblestone. No, basically everything but cobblestone and stone bricks. Terracotta and a cooking for blockheads 2. Which we need 2 crafting tables, a cooking for blockheads 1 and 2 diamonds. We just have to cook a book. Okay. We can get that in a moment. Then we have the oven, which we need black stained glass. We have glass and we have black dye. We can get that. And we need a toaster, a milk jar, cow in a jar. I forgot about this. If we make a jar and then stand a cow over it and drop an anvil on the cow, we just infinitely have this tiny little cow in a jar, and we just hold it on, when we just put it on the counter, and it will just infinitely give us milk. It's pretty great. What else? Fruit basket for holding fruits. Counters, we're probably gonna need a couple of these. They store ingredients, plus they just give us a little something. Kitchen counter corner. We actually need one of these, because we're obviously not fitting everything here. We're gonna need to turn over to this wall. That's just 6 terracotta and stone. Let me turn the diorite back into regular diorite, so have it. That on me. There we go, kitchen corner. And I should just go like that. There we go. And now we can just continue on this wall. What else? Kitchen cabinet. Those are storage. Yeah. Storage, but it's above, basically. And, I guess we're basically just going to make a couple counters, a stove, and a cooking table then. And then we're going to need more tool racks, maybe a toaster, maybe a cow in a jar, and a fruit basket. I'm going to work on getting the rest of this real quick, and I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, I'm back after a little bit. So yeah, I ended up storing my food away because I needed the inventory space, but I need to pull it back out. There's a couple things to go over. I've done work in the kitchen, but something else kind of important to go over. There's quite a few more people in here now. If we take a look at the blueprints, population 6 out of 9. Villagers is actually all the same. Are these just like visitors? So we got Zoja here. Interact. Locations. Home? I really can't stay too long. Perhaps another time. We actually have visitors, apparently. Vadim, Zoja. Not you, Luciana. You live here. Christina? Christina? I thought it was Christina, but it's... The extra S is messing with me a little bit. And Natalia here. They're apparently visiting the village, which is kind of cool. I thought there was another one. Excuse me, sir. I need to put torches up there, apparently. Let's see, this is... had an axe in my hand and I did it. Oh, apparently they don't actually stay... I got little pop-ups in the, chat box saying, oh, someone is visiting. But apparently they don't stay when you go to look at them again. But anyways, there's a little kitchen area. I haven't quite made everything yet. I need to make a couple more tool racks, and then I need to put in all of this stuff. Going to need bakeware, which is a bunch of bricks. Going to need a cutting board, which is a brick, and that. A lot of bricks. I think it used to be iron, so this is technically better. And I think we have the clay. Forgot what it was called for a second. In order to do this. Probably should have gone and gotten this ready a second ago on my own. Oh, it's in my inventory. Whoops. So what? 24 should do, I think. Spread that across all 8. All 8? No. Dude. Ugh. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. 1, 2, 3. They'll just be going. Then we can just like toss this back in this one. I had it right a second ago and I forgot. I can go back in here and I guess that can go in here. Hold on to the terracotta for now. I don't know if we're going to need any more, but better safe than sorry. We are using it quite a bit right now. But yeah, there's all that. Once that's all smelted, we can start using these bricks in order to make some of this stuff. We're going to need a stripped log. I think we had one in here. Yes. For the roller. The pot is a stick and just basically a lot of bricks, sticks, and a couple pieces of wood. Let's start in order. Bakeware. Got you. Cutting board. Got you. How very rude. Go away. That was very mean. He came into our building and started shooting us. That was rude. Which... You know, sometimes I hate the ability that the axes can do that. First log. I can't actually... There we go. First log. Replace. Got it. Okay. The excitement with that interloper. There we go. So, cutting board. Did we already make one of these? Yes, we did. Sort of like make sure we have the inventory space clear so we can clearly see what we've gotten so far. Bakeware, cutting board, juicer. We're gonna need more mortar and pestle. Mixing bowl. That needs a couple pieces of wood. Now that I have this extra piece of stripped wood, I might as well just use this. Go, mixing bowl. Pot. Roller. Roller. That's not what I want. Saucepan and skillet. Saucepan and skillet. And one too few inventory spaces. I guess I'll just go... I don't actually need to be carrying these books on me. I don't know why I am. But anyway, there we go. We have all of that stuff on us. So we can start putting this in tool racks. And based on the very nature of cooking for blockheads, these, once we click on here, actually work with this. So we're going to need a couple more tool racks. Which, I don't quite remember. Which recipe was that? That's... Oh, sure. I thought I clicked away from that already. Guess not. Oh, that time I know I did. 3 slabs and 2 iron pieces. Doop. And doop. To-do. That. That. Now, saucepan, skillets, pot, move the roller. Mixing bowl. Grinder. Oh yeah, this can just... If I have... I have a spot for it. I can just actually put this down. I forget, can I actually move this up one higher and it will still work? I don't quite remember. Let me, like... Axe, there it is. Oh, my inventory is so full. Like, if I were to put this here, would I still get ingredients with ginger mustard? I should see ginger ale in here if I am. Ginger soda. There it is. Okay, that's still working. Kind of not a huge fan of how high that up that is, but I don't really have the space to fix it. No, not the rack. The cutting board. Oh, cutting board. There we go. We need the fruit basket. It's cool that I can sort of do that. Oh yeah, I should also note. I carried over one of the chests from over where we have all that stuff growing. And everything that we had, everything that we had a full stack of, I put in a chest and carried it over here. I can still use the, is it the skillet? Okay. I'm just trying to make sure everything is still working how it needs to. These, dot. And there we go. That's the last tool rack we need. Bakeware and juicer. So now, everything we can make is just listed right here. So we can just make baked potatoes whenever we want. If we click that, it will just start making them in the furnace or in the oven. This requires a fuel source, doesn't it? I didn't remember if it did or not. I guess I'll just put like 24 coal blocks in here. That should work. I think when this has upgrades, allows to heat an oven using energy. We don't have an energy source. Provides snow and ice to recipes for the fridge. Okay, how do we make this? Snowballs, iron, and a redstone comparator. We can make that no problem. How does that work though? Do we just like attach that to the side of the fridge? Do we put it in the fridge? I'm not entirely sure. Let's go try and make one, shall we? So what, it was 3 snowballs, a comparator, which we're gonna need quartz for, which I remember where I have it. Here it is. Quartz. We just need 1, right? Yeah, 1 comparator, which is that. Okay, a couple redstone torches, which we can get no problem. I only have... Okay, I need to cook up 2... I thought I... Am I out of cobblestone? Whatever, I'll just do that. So this. Like that. And like that. Texture, that can just go in here. Hello, Luciana. Oh, I didn't notice the villagers only open 1 door still, which makes sense, but it is a little annoying. Wait, I thought... Apparently I thought incorrectly that, Dark Slope, that slabs actually cooked for the same length as full blocks, but apparently I'm wrong. Oh, it is actually probably about half the time. That makes sense. I just didn't think that's how it worked. But anyways, we need a little bit of redstone. So you're gonna need to turn one of these blocks in. That. 1, 2, 3. I think this is going to be my first time making comparator, because I have no idea how they work, because I do not know redstone. Comparator. Preservation chamber. There we go. And we're going to go see if we can't learn how this works, and see if we can't get snow and stuff added to our recipes. In which case, we'll have a fully functioning kitchen. We just need food for it, basically. We're going some random plants, but nothing of great import. Is that how that works? Like we should see... I'm assuming no. Oh, apparently I just made some strawberry juice. Whoops. Oh well. I'm assuming that worked then. Soy milk. Vinegar. We not have anything that would require ice. Oops. I'm hoping that didn't break anything. What would we need ice? Well, like ice cream. Fairly soon we probably have everything we would need to make some sort of ice cream, wouldn't we? I suppose... I suppose? I suppose, huh? Ice cream. I'm assuming that needs ice and snowball stuff. No, not at ice. Just ice. Juice. Ice cream. Where's just like basic vanilla ice cream? Fairly soon there's a... Here it is. Need ice cream. Which is... I mean... What, we just need to make a little bit of milk? And we should see something? So we have milk. Has that now added the ability to make ice cream? We have regular cream. Yogurt. Bit confused. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Let's try making some salt, too. Like, salt is free at this point. Salt just requires a pot and water. Okay, so we literally have everything we would need to make ice cream right now. And still can't make it. Okay, then something with that apparently did not work as intended. You know what? I'm gonna hop in creative mode real quick and just give myself another one, just in case it broke because I like accidentally picked up the fridge there. So what? It was a preservation chamber. Here we go. So if we hop back into survival mode, hopefully that should work. Why are our villagers always so sad? I don't understand it. Okay, not entirely sure why that's not working. Like at this point, we should have everything we need to make ice cream, actually. We have melt. We have milk. Wait, oh, I made the wrong one. That's what happened. Oh, I'm still. Ice unit. Oh. Really? Ah. Get rid of that then and go make sure we make the right thing this time. That's annoying, but manageable. We need to... I need to grab cobbles, which I'm fairly certain is in this backpack. I'm really borderline out of cobble again. How am I always running out of cobble? It's one of the most common resources in this entire game. So let's go like that. And just whatever you can't cook with that. Cook with sticks. Actually, just do that to like break it up a little bit. So what? Snowballs. We have snowballs. That. Making sure we make the right one now. Basically, just grab exactly everything we just grabbed a second ago. I still have so much trouble with these, and I don't know why. Once again, 3 redstone. And stone. 6 sticks. That should be everything now. And we make the right thing. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And we need to make this in here. Ice unit. Ugh. It's so much more difficult than it needs to be. Ice unit. We actually have it the right thing this time. So let's try this again. Now, when we look for ice cream, we still can't make it. Why not? Like, provide snow and ice to recipes. Why'd you break this time? Ice cream. Is... Hmm. Like, what is this? Strawberry juice is used for berry vinaigrette salad and fruitcake. I'm very confused right now. Like, when we click on something that we don't have all the recipe for, it should tell us... Oh, we're missing... No, it doesn't. Um... Like, if we look for the recipe for ice cream again... Ice cream? Right. That's vanilla ice cream. Where is... Here it is. Ice cream. We have... What if we were to toss this in our inventory? Now it shows up. Wait. Okay. Something is not working quite right. Oh. What? Uh-oh. Accidentally duplicated the cutting board. You go away. What if we... do this? I didn't actually realize it did that. That's cool. You can, like, actually like, leave the door open. That's awesome. Cutting board. Green. No, why isn't it picking up the fridge? The fridge's purpose is that it... This is silly. Why you no work? Do I have to put the fridge on... Oh. What am I missing? Cooking for blockheads. Why you no work? Connect kitchen box over corners. Not sure that's what we need. Fridge. Kitchen cabinet? Let's try this then. I can only make one of these. I apparently have a stripped wood in here. Let's make a over top cabinet. Like if I put, let's say baked potatoes. I think baked potatoes probably have some sort of use. Scallion baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potato. Well, have okay, that hasn't attached. I'm gonna fiddle with this for a couple minutes, see if I can't understand why it's not working. 1 second. Okay, I found out why that's not working, and the reason is actually really dumb. I can't make ice cream. The reason I couldn't make ice cream is because I had the milk in the fridge. That's why. Don't ask me why this is breaking it. Ugh. Don't ask me why putting the milk in the fridge, you know where milk goes, has broken it. I don't know why, but it has. And what if I was to literally toss everything in the fridge? Is the fridge like broken? Is that what's going on here? Like every food ingredient going in the fridge. If I still see anything about fruits, there's cantaloupes are in the fridge. The cantaloupes are fine in the fridge. Why is the milk not fine in the fridge? Why? Please tell me, game. Why is the milk not fine in the fridge? That makes no sense. This is where the fridge is where milk goes. Now I want ice cream now. So, ice cream. Ooh, get peanuts on top. Yay! Did I actually make 2 or cream? Oh, we wasted 2 peanuts making nut covered, nut topped ice cream into nut topped ice cream. That was a bit of a waste, but whatever. But anyways, with that done, basically we just need to start building up our food reserves. Actually, speaking of food, we're hungry enough to eat our ice cream. Yay! There are some mods where like a high sugar thing like ice cream gives you speed, not Pam's. And if I put cantaloupe, is this working? If I put cantaloupes in here, should I see cantaloupe juice? I do. I'm not a fan of this stuff, so this can actually go. I'll reorganize all this later. I guess this can go. But yeah, now we have a working kitchen. We just need to bring food in here and get it all set up. We have our bar area set up. Ooh, I forgot tables and chairs. I got so distracted with the kitchen. Tables. That's singular. Coffee tables. End tables. We want, like, regular tables. What do we want to make it out of, though? Could, go with the stripped wood? Maybe stripped dark oak? What's that? Dark oak fence, a stripped dark oak coffee table, dark oak fence, and stripped dark oak log. Or do we... Let's go with... Well, we've been using stripped oak for a lot of... stripped jungle for a lot of our... furniture stuff. Occasionally words get hard. But anyways... Let's just keep up with that. What, we need a fence. Goes like that. Let's see what these look like. But these get used to make the regular jungle. We have that. It's not bad, but not my favorite. So if we go ahead and do this, turn it into regular tables, let's see how they look. Okay, and then we'll probably make them a couple like 4x4s. That'll work. But we're gonna need more than this though. So let's start with that. So that's enough to make 7 sets of it. We'll see how that goes. That and that and that. Like that. That. Then we need like this. And like that. This. That. This and that and that and this and this and that and that and this. So what, we'll put like a table here. We'll put a table here. And then we'll put like, maybe not like that. Put a table, a smaller table there, and maybe like a smaller table here, and maybe one larger table here. So let's scooch this over a little bit, and then we'll that, and then we'll basically that like here. We just need like, a little bit more. Actually, I use dark oak to make the sticks out of, just to save on the jungle wood a little bit. So what, we need how much more stripped? Not entirely sure. Start with 3, I guess. Wait, no, we're gonna need 4. Then we need to make that, and then need a couple more than that. So there's the fences, there's this, and we get those. And you lot need to move. Come on. Scoot, Zoja. I think I wanted that one more over to the side. Come on. Come on, you. Move. Please move.
Hi.
I don't think I have much. They're adventurers. I don't actually have much control over them. Do they trade? Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hi.
Okay, I'm actually a fan of the adventurers then. They are brand. Oh, I suppose these are going to be like better wandering traders, I guess is going to be their role. Like they'll come in and they'll give you like some really good like loot chest stuff. Now we need chairs. But we're gonna use the we want the low back ones or the high back ones. And how much are we gonna need for the low back ones are cheaper, so let's go with those. What? It's 2 per, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chairs. That's not enough, but it's what we have to work with right now, because I don't think I have any more jungle wood right now. I think I need to plant some and chop them down. But it's a start, at least. Then, where was it? The jungle chairs are right here. We need slabs. Easy enough. That. Slabs. That and that. There. Okay, so there's 1 chair. 1 total chair right now. It's a start. Then we get... Suppose we'll just make the rest of those and these. 1, 2, 4. We're apparently making these one at a time. Because I keep just not making sure I'm going to have enough for more than one at a time, apparently. There. There. That works. That, and like that, and like that. That's all we have for jungle wood. This table has all its chairs. This table has half of its chairs. But again, this is just like our starting point. But with that all done, I'm pressing the wrong buttons and staying in the inventory when I mean to get out. Here we have our inn. And what a cute little inn it is, I think. Still needs some work. Still need to put in the rest of the chairs, do some like final decoration bits, finish up like actually getting it set to make food. But yeah, I think this is nice. I'll probably finish a lot of this little decoration bits off camera. And maybe make a couple food things, not really a whole lot yet. Maybe move and make like a little bit better of like a little farming area. Still not like a full farming district or anything like that. Probably going to need to make like an actual farm outpost, like in the middle of the island. Make like the major city and then like a road out of town. Off to like a little farming settlements across the rest of the island. That would be kind of cool. That would look nice, I think, if we do it right. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching what's turned out to be entirely just decorating the inn. I was going to spend a little bit of time on this and then get started on something else. Maybe something that would have been a little bit more exciting. But this has been nice. I love building so much. I don't know if people really like building and I don't know if people really like to watch building and decorating though, but this is actually one of my favorite parts of the game. But I I do hope you enjoy as much as I have. I started in on like the whole outgoing thing I go do at the end of every video, then got distracted by other stuff that's sort of related, not really. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.